Hello, my name is Kadek Doni Dwi Hendrawan. I'm from Diploma 3 English for Tourism. In this video, I want to tell about what should Bali do to cope with COVID-19 pandemic effect toward tourism recovery in the future. COVID-19 began as an epidemic in China before making its way around the world in a matter of months and becoming a pandemic. But epidemics don't always become pandemics, and it's not always a fast or clear transition. For example, HIV was considered an epidemic in West Africa for decades before becoming a pandemic in the late 20th century. Now, thanks to advance in modern medicine, HIV is considered endemic, which means the rate of the disease is stable and predictable among certain populations. Coronavirus are a type of virus. There are many different kinds and some cause disease. A newly identified coronavirus has caused a worldwide pandemic of respiratory illness called COVID-19. Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recovery without requiring special treatment. Older people and those with underlying medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. The COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia is part of the ongoing worldwide pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019, caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. It was confirmed to have spread to Indonesia on 2 March 2020 after a dance instructor and her mother tested positive for the virus. Both were infected from a Japanese national. Indonesia has conducted 394,000 tests against its 273 million population so far, or around 1,442 tests per million, making it one of the worst testing rates in the world. As a comparison, it is lower than Honduras, which has only around 9 million population, yet has conducted 1,495 tests per million. Instead of implementing a nationwide lockdown, the government has approved large-scale social restrictions and currently had ended their PSBB and starting to apply. According to Indonesian Tourist Industry Association data, Bali had recorded an 11% in increase in foreign tourist arrivals in January. However, the number dropped 18% in February after flights from China were cancelled. The number then dropped 42.32% in March, as countries in Europe as well the United Kingdom and South Korea restricted flights to Bali. In April, the decrease was even more drastic with foreign tourist arrivals down 93.24%. COVID-19 is indeed a very threatening danger. We do not know when this virus will end, unless we must continue to exist and believe that we must immediately rise from adversity. For the past 3 months, we have been grappling with efforts to prevent and control this virus with various efforts carried out in Bali. Starting from the formation of the force, the acceleration of COVID-19 prevention at the provincial district level, even to the village level, until the formation of mutual assistance task force village throughout Bali. The aim is to prevent the spread of COVID-19 as quickly as possible. Various health protocols have been implemented, such as conducting social distancing, maintaining distance of communication between people, being prohibited from going out the house is not necessary, avoiding crowds even at all time, having to wear a mask even often, and getting used to washing hands after traveling out of the house. All of this is to prevent the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. But what happened, it turns out that this COVID-19 nationally continues to grow. Even though Bali is still in a sloping condition, but as a unitary Republic of Indonesia, this condition must still be anticipated. To deal with this situation, what should be done by Bali? First, doing a new normal order in the tourism sector, which means starting to open Bali tourism, extend to revive the passion of the tourism secretary, open Bali internationally, and reopen tourism objects as a whole by continuing to implement strict health protocols. Secondly, by opening a new normal order for the Bali tourism sector, reconducting tourism promotion nationally and internationally. Thirdly, it is possible, if there are promotion of the tourism in Bali, hold promotion at tourism and attraction, which are able to attract tourists. To start tourism business, holding a promotion can make tourists interested. 3. The last thing that should Bali do is hold a small event that is able to attract the guests. Bali has a diverse culture that we can use for tourism. However, it must still pay attention to halt procedures. Fourthly, public size more that Bali has carried out the new normal order family and and guarantees that tourists who come to Bali are safe. This can be done by providing health infrastructure in the place of interest as well as in hotels with fixed health protocols. This is what Bali can do to gradually be able to restore the tourism sector as before. Indeed, this is a big risk for Bali to apply this concept. Instead of doing nothing, it is better to carry out our concepts according to the new normal order, even to it is very risky. Therefore, all component of the Balinese tourism community must be disciplined and commit to the implementation of the new normal. That's all about what should Bali do for the COVID-19, and thank you for watching this video and see you next time.